Doo, 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 doo. So today I want to share with you guys like what I'm preparing to shoot for a fire jam tonight, because I'm kind of filming a flow arts retreat and workshop for the next like 6 days. Yeah, and let's get to it. Test. Okie dokie. Okay, so first of all, most importantly than anything, it is the ND filter, and that's why you can see me, because I shoot on the Sony ZV-E1, which is great for fire shows because it's very low light. It's the best that I've used for low light, and that's why my clarity for fire is really good. But the problem with low light is that light like this, it's really bad without the ND filter. Like you can't even see me, like everything's like white and blown out. Second thing of why you can hear me is that I use the Ulanzi microphone, like this thing right here. And this thing is pretty decent. I bought it about 2 years ago. The reason why I bring these is because yes, you can kind of use the inbuilt microphone, but the clarity is not very good. And I am also doing some interviews, and I'm also shooting my own content. And more than anything else, audio is way more important than your visual, because your phones are pretty good. What's next? It is my headphones, and particularly these headphones, I really like them because I've been using them for almost 5 years. They are the Sony WH-1000X-M4. Whoa, I'm smart. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's like the label here. So it's a bit shedding. I got to replace them. But what I really like about them is you have to plug in your earpiece, and they are wired, because all my earphones are like non-wired. So I can plug these in the camera and kind of hear what's going on, because most of the time there's very loud music playing while there's a fire jam going, and I can't really hear the crowd or like sound bites that I'm trying to capture. And what I really like also is this little clip that you can attach to your headphones and onto your hip, so I don't have them on my neck because it kind of gets a little bit uncomfortable. So next up, it is my 360 camera. So I do map 360 stuff, but I also use these for B cameras, and that leads me to pretty interesting shots. And I can shoot myself shooting events that I use for my own content and B-roll, And it's kind of a tip for any creator that if you're interacting with like a client or business, just have this on a tripod and then put it somewhere. Speaking of tripods, I have three. I actually have four. I bought four this time. So I had this little small one right here that you can put on things, and then you can have like very low angle, because sometimes when I'm shooting fire jams the space is very limited, and I want something of like a low angle to look at the performer, so it makes the performer look a little bit more mysterious and grand because you're looking up at them, right? So this one, it is my very 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 long 3 meter long kind of like selfie stick. So this allows me to put my 360 and my camera in a very very high spot, so I can get like a very like top down view that gives a very interesting view, because normally you'll be able to see the whole stage with this. Yes, it's a little bit dangerous because I am placing a very expensive camera on top of this. Yeah. So next up is all of my refraction lenses. So the lens effects that you see in my video work, they are rarely After Effects. They are actually with these physical lenses. Yeah, and then not to forget, it is my gimbal right here. So this is the case for the DJI RS4 Mini. I use this gimbal because sometimes I want to use like tracking shots, and I do have kind of like some nerve issues with my hands and forearms, so I can't do handheld for a very long time. And sometimes fire shows take a while. Like the whole fire show will probably be like 10-15 minutes, and I don't want to be there like holding because I'm trying to stabilize myself. So I just use the DJI with the attachments, and I just like hold them very naturally. So yeah. So that is what I brought mostly, and I do have a spare battery for this Sony ZV-E1, and I do have a portable charger just in case I need to shoot. Thankfully, I don't shoot for a very long time. I shoot everything quick bursts, and I'm quite mindful of my battery use. So in short, this is the equipment that I've brought, and obviously I would like to bring more equipment, but number one, I'm in a very remote area, which is in Pai region in kind of the mountains. It's very, very cold, and you get to places with motorbike or walking. So I can't afford to bring a luggage and very heavy stuff. Like I would love to bring like my fixed arm or like other things. And I didn't bring a drone because there's too much licenses and too much paperwork that I have to do, and I also have to buy a drone at this point in time. I most likely will buy. So this is my equipment or my arsenal, and I think it's pretty good because I can go from low angle to high angle interviews and do a bunch of stuff, and I don't have to worry about my hands dying because I have my gimbal. Yeah, I think I am pretty well prepared. I think just some general reflections on the day of. Yeah, so I got to shoot in 5 to 6 hours. There'll be like a quick orientation on that. Hey, I'm the videographer, and what we're doing. And if people are uncomfortable, we use this sign, so I know that. So it is 10:30 a.m. We are going to start orientation around 2 to 5, and after 5 o'clock we will be doing our fire jam. And I am a little bit nervous because the people who are setting this up are my very close friends, and they're very, very nice people, and I would never want to disappoint them. So I always do very, very good work for them. So I did think of a couple shots and like a shot list of what I need, like a top-down shot, side shots, crowd shots, just a mirage of things to really show like the energy of the event, you know. And I don't want to kind of rely on heavy editing because I don't think this is the style that this niche is kind of in. I would say it's kind of similar to sports but less corporatized. Yeah, I think I'll definitely do good work anyway. That's why they got me to do this job, because they have seen my normal work anyway. Yeah, and it's also on how much of an artistic flair that I can give it. Because you guys know that my fire stuff, it's very stylized to what I like, which is slow motion, very close shots, clones, editing, effects. Yeah, and that it's very curated, and I think that works for fire for me, and what I believe really can show the essence of a performer the most, because that's the feeling I get when I'm videoing and I'm watching somebody, that this person gives me this like mesmerizing effect, and I'm trying to make them into this like grand like god or like idol figure. But if this person is like really humble and stuff, I'll try and do like a top down, things like that, you know. I'm trying to play towards what they want the audience to feel when they're performing. And obviously this is something that I want to talk about with the instructors when they're doing their performances or at the fire jam, you know. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think what's most concerned is that it's just cold. It's not cold now because it's freaking bright. Yeah, I think we'll be fine because I'm pretty prepped for it. I've done it before. Yeah.